Welcome to another awesome video.
Yes, this is right. We've got a 1972 8-track playing in a 2014 Acura.
That's interesting.
Recently, another tech YouTuber bemoaned the fact that they just don't put CD players in cars anymore. And that got me thinking about something that disappeared even earlier, the new car demonstration tape. In the cassette and 8-track era, the automobile manufacturer frequently included a custom branded cassette with musical selections. However, as we moved from tapes to CDs
And digital files.
this practice was largely abandoned. So the new car I got in 1996 had a demo tape. The new car I got in 2003 had a CD player but no demonstration media. So what type of music would you get with your new car purchase? First, let's look at this one, the exciting sound of Pontiac stereo 8-track for 1972, a cut above. This woman, who is apparently transporting a large plant in her back seat, and also interesting, it says Lear Jet at the top, is going to be listening to Percy Faith, Santana, and some other selections on a Columbia tape. Now, of these demo tapes, this is the only one that didn't work, so I had to open it up and repair it.
Pontiac one?
Yeah, no, I had to cut into that picture to pop it open. And I didn't have to splice it or anything. It just, this tape had popped out, so I just sort of pushed it back in and got it where it could turn again, and that seemed to do the trick to get it going again.
What happened? Were Pontiac cars that nice?
They were nice. Your granddad had a nice GTO. I don't know what happened to Pontiac. I guess they just quit.
There was also the Pontiac Firebird.
Those are 1972 cars in the background.
We can patch it up.
Another unusual thing about this tape is the orientation of the picture. It's printed on the bottom, which makes me want to insert the cartridge upside down, so most of them have the picture on the top. Anyway, let's move on from the Pontiac and on to the Cadillac tape from 1974.
That's guitar.
Yeah, not guitars, Cadillacs. This one is interesting because the guy has a perfectly good Cadillac Eldorado. Apparently he's abandoned that and moved to a horse for some reason, maybe to attract that lady.
Yeah, probably.
It's got the Cadillac badge on the side, and it has a theme across the wide country. So every song has a place or a city or a state in the United States. And as Cadillac is a premium brand, this one has almost twice as many songs.
Cadillac is a nice brand.
Yes, it's very nice. Still is today. It has almost twice as many songs as the Pontiac tape does on it. Our final 8-track is the Chevy, which has no picture, just a logo emphasizing the stereo effect, a warning about leaving it in the hot car, and each program has a different theme, like Something Special, The Beautiful Now Music, This is Stereo Country, etc. It does have a song by the Chevy Choir and Orchestra, which means they probably spent more on the music budget than the label.
I got
Obviously, we need to mount that a little bit better. And now as we move into the cassette era, this is a Ford demonstration tape, not for sale, from the early 90s. What's unique about this tape is it is a special tape. It's a Loran cassette, which is a high heat cassette, and it also has those Write Protect tabs on the top, which are able to be turned on and off. See, most of the time you punch those out to make your tape not be able to be written on, but these can be you could actually just flip that with a screwdriver and record over this tape. This tape includes a selection from Kenny G, which according to the movie Cars might actually be a driving hazard.
Pretty music.
Speaking of Ford, let's talk about what happened to the concept of the demo tape, where it went, and why CDs as the demos didn't take off. Well, I'm just guessing, but as technology such as stereo and FM made music sound better in people's homes, most people who cared about sound quality in the 1960s had record collections. Reel-to-reel and records they've been tried, but they would have been kind of impractical in the car. So when in 1965, Ford decided to put the recently invented Lear 8-track format as an option in their cars, and that really made 8-track take off. So a new car buyer in the mid-1960s might not have owned a single 8-track at all, but the dealer-provided tape would have been a good way to show off their new high-quality stereo sound system in the car. It also gave people in the car a new level of mobile music control by allowing the user to change programs at the push of a button. No commercials or DJs, you just switch tracks. As 8-track faded away, demo cassettes took its place, offering even more control and still useful for showing off features of a new car sound system with big speakers and booming bass. Demo CDs were never as popular, and I'm speculating, but I would imagine the reason was a combination of cost and mass acceptance. CD started off as a premium, expensive format, but by the time CD prices came down, they were everywhere, so the likelihood of not being able to find something to play in your new car was near zero. One thing I like about the whole concept of providing a demo tape is the people who made these 8-track players sent them into the world feeling that they had to make sure they worked independently. Today, we're at the other extreme where we buy hardware that's useless without an underlying connected service, so I doubt 50 years from now you're going to see a nostalgic YouTube video that demos an old XM satellite radio. Thanks for riding along with us on this. We've created some playlists for the songs I can find if you want to check out and see what these tapes had on them, and that's about it. Thanks for watching this, and we'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time for another awesome video. Bye.